All right, hello and welcome to this week's Nintex Hangout. My name is Eric Harris, the host of the Hangouts, and I'm happy to bring to you another feature as we talk about tackling problems with workflow automation, with business processes, and improving productivity for your organizations. So let's get into this week's topic. Right now, got a little thing, and I guarantee you this one thing, it takes about 5 seconds to do. But this one thing, if you're already using Nintex Workflow, you're already using the assign a task or start a task action within Nintex for Office 365, this one change can increase your task response time almost immediately. It can actually increase it by up to 100%. That means that the tasks that you send out there can get a faster response, a better response, and it's using some new features that came out with not only Nintex, but with the Outlook email client as well. Some things there, and it's called Actionable Messages. That's right, Actionable Messages. You may have heard a little bit of the buzz about that, but Actionable Messages, using them within Nintex can help increase your task responses. And you say, well, why do I care about that? I already have a task, it's already running. Why do I care about Actionable Messages? It's quite simple. With an actionable message, you can actually increase the productivity of the response by making the response more visible for the user to see. They know what the response is, or the task rather, what that task is, what they need to do, and they can also put comments in immediately. And it's something that's surfaced up inside of their email inbox really quickly, really defined as far as what that looks like, and they know that this is a task coming from the email or coming from the workflow process versus another email that they just have to see and they may ignore. Why should you care about actionable messages? Well, it's simple. Everyone wants to actually shave time off of their work. They want to save time and do more things faster. Secondly, everyone wants to be more efficient and more productive, right? Who wants to take a very long time to do something? Not a lot of people. And thirdly, it seems like everyone wants to be smarter, look smarter, appear smarter, and actually respond to things. I don't know many people that actually just want to ignore something and leave it out there and leave all their tasks open and uncompleted. I don't know many people that want that. There may be some out there, but I don't know many that want to. People actually want to do their jobs, and it's our job as workflow designers, as people that are bringing automation, to do that a lot easier and faster, to make that simpler for them to interact with the workflow process and to actually bring more productivity to them. That's our job. And so with the actionable messages, that's something that we can do. All right, so I've told you what it is, and I've told you why you should use it. But now let's go into the how you actually use it. If you've already set up a Nintex workflow, and I'll actually show you these two examples. You set up a Nintex workflow already, you can go back into that workflow in Office 365, edit the task action, so whether it's start a task or assign a task action, edit that action, and you'll look for the place where it says lazy approval. And there, if you tick that box, or you have that box, go in and refresh it, you'll see another option show up that's called the delivery method. And inside the delivery method, or delivery option, those are options that you can use or choose how you want to deliver the task message to the user. And that means whether it's email, actionable message, or whether the actionable message is an option, then send that one as well. So you can do an email, which is standard email, and they can respond to the email accordingly. The actionable message sends it in more of a formatted card, makes it really visible that this is a workflow process message that's coming to the user. And then you can actually give them the other option. If that's available, choose one. And the system will actually choose accordingly depending on what system that you're using to actually send those messages through. So with that being said, you go in, you can edit an action. If you don't have any, you want to set up a new workflow really quickly, it's very simple to do. Go to your the left side of the toolkit, and you will actually find, just type in task, and you'll see start a task and task action, two different actions there. Both of them work similarly, but they have different reasons for how they operate. But you can use one or both of those actions, simply drag it across, configure the action accordingly, put in the recipient, the message, the subject, what you want them to know about. Make sure that you put in information that's very clear. If you want to test this, fine, test it out. and then create the allow laser approval, and then select the delivery method or the delivery option there. And then from there, you'll be able to actually submit the information, save that workflow, publish that out, and you can publish it in development to test it out and see what the response is when the user clicks on it. Once you have that in there, change and tailor the information as you need to adjust the message so that you understand where the information is going, how it will be displayed, and how it will show up in front of the user. And then when you finish with that, simply save your workflow and publish it out. You want to publish it as a production workflow when it's ready to go. You can add this action to other processes and things. And again, this brings the task response or the task message elevated into how the user sees it when it hits their inbox. And this is again for Office 365. All right, so as you can see, I've gone over the what it is, actionable messages and task messages, and why you should use it to enable people to be smarter, more productive, and to actually get things done faster by surfacing it up inside their inbox so they know this is a task they need to respond to and what the responses should be. But then how do they do that? You can figure that inside of the action messages under the allow laser approval in Office 365. We're looking at bringing this into the Workflow Cloud and also in Nintex On-Prem. So as more and more updates come available, we'll definitely let you know about that. But then when should you use it? The when, and that's now. Go ahead today, take a look at your workflows in Office 365, and if you're using the task action, if you're aware of that, go ahead and find that action, update that action, and republish that workflow so that you can take advantage of this new functionality that's available. Also, if you're looking for more analytics and information on your workflows, simply go to nintex.com/HawkeyeAP or the Hawkeye Advanced Preview, or go to the community and look for the Hawkeye Advanced Preview to find out more information about that. And they're right now going through the inventory lens, which helps you identify all the workflows that you're using in your systems, in your organization, and where they're running. And that's another easy way to find these workflows to be able to update them with the actionable messages. So looking forward to bringing you another interesting feature on how to use it, why it's beneficial to your organization, and also how do we deep dive in solving a lot of your problems with Nintex.